Sorry, Count Binface. I really, really, really wanted to vote for you, but I can't. Not this time. Because Susan Hall and the Tories cannot be allowed to get in. That's why I'm going to vote on Thursday for Sadiq Khan. Look at the front page of the London Evening Standard. Attack after is a full victims' families blast Khan over knife crime. They got a double page spread. That's the Tories. It says, look at this. Looks like the Evening Standards, whose owner was ennobled by Boris Johnson, is about to endorse the Conservative candidate for London Mayor Susan Hall. Big front page splash attacking Khan on crime, plus multiple anti-Khan pieces, including from Johnson's former comms director. Daily Mail. Sadiq Khan just can't stand women. He talks over us. So rude. I'm not voting for someone who's being endorsed by Boris Johnson, Lord Ledbedev, the Daily Mail. No one said you were going to vote for Susan Hall, Chunky. Just don't. If you vote for Count Binface, you're voting for Susan Hall. Dawn Butler. I raised a point of order and wrote to the Conservative and the Metropolitan Police concerning reports that the Tories are operating Facebook groups with disturbing hate speech and even depict the killing of Sadiq Khan. Susan Hall is a member of these groups. We need to know her involvement. Sadiq Khan, I love our city, our vibrancy, our diversity, our strength, our spirit. If I'm re-elected on Thursday, we can carry on building a fairer, safer, greener London for everyone. In contrast, here's what the Tory candidate Susan Hall thinks of Londoners. Come on. If I were Mayor of London, I'd introduce a paper lie scheme. It would bankrupt Susan Hall. This is Jolly and Morn. The mayoral elections are on Thursday. Electing the racist Susan Hall would be a global humiliation for London, and the Tories have moved the goalposts to favour her. Second preferences no longer count. Please vote, and if you don't vote for Sadiq Khan, you help Susan Hall win. Is that your mayor? Londoners? My fellow Londoners? No one should have to pay Sadiq Khan to... Oh, for fuck's sake. Fellow Londoners, please don't be complacent and assume Susan Hall won't win on Thursday. You have your vote. I'm not Sadiq Khan's biggest fan. I don't even like fucking the Labour Party and the Blue Labour and Labour Right. Fucking hate them. I've seen Brexit. I've seen like the 14 years of Tory rule, Tory gruel. I think you were stupid. Would someone have to be to vote? How stupid for Susan Hall. And I remember people voted for Brexit. With Lord Lebedev of Siberia behind her, there's no stopping Susan Hall. Susan Hall is completely and utterly unfit for office, a real danger. And the front pages today mostly taken up by SNP, another crisis. As Youssef, you've only got yourself to blame. Front page of the Metro. The Guardian, Youssef quits as First Minister after coalition gamble triggers SNP crisis. Look, this is the Tories. Do you want me to show you a picture of the Tories? There's Cameron with his pig on the jet, all licking it. Oh. Mel Stride says people with depression, this is the Welfare Secretary, Tory, Mel Stride, says people with depression or anxiety could lose sickness benefits as the system would be paying them to deal with the ordinary difficulties of life. Has he ever needed mental health services? If you love London, don't let Susan Hall win. On Thursday, vote Khan.